I am here today to confess that I am ignorant. I didn't say that I wasn't smart. Many of us think that you can't both simultaneously be ignorant and smart, or ignorant and intelligent. But I'm here to say that yes, you can. And today, particularly, I've been thinking about the sin of ignorance when it comes to racism in this country and the result of systemic racism and my ignorance toward it throughout my life. And it is a sin. In church, we confess that we are in bondage to sin and we cannot free ourselves. And ignorance to racism and racism itself is one of those sins. We can't free ourselves from it, but it doesn't mean that we need to stay complacent. Until I started my seminary journey, I never knew what I didn't know. I was introduced to a whole new level of information and understanding through the guidance of my very wonderful seminary, Wartburg Seminary in Iowa, where education on the systemic issues like racism is a priority because most of us just don't know what we don't know. And that's where I was approximately 1 year ago. I didn't know what I didn't know about a lot of things, but racism is definitely one of them. And my part in it, even unintentionally. And the way we've been brought up in history and how we have this wonderful country that we love. But the reality is it's got a dark past built on the backs of enslaved people and the murder and genocide and stealing of lands from Native people. Yes, we have a wonderful country, but it doesn't mean that we have a perfect past. And that's a sin that we are in bondage to. And while baptized Christians can be both simultaneously justified and sinner, we as people can be both simultaneously ignorant and intelligent. It is okay, and it's okay to admit that we are ignorant to a lot of things. If we don't, then we lose the opportunity to become better. And why? Why would we want to shut ourselves down to the opportunity to become better? We need to follow the example of Christ. We need to push ourselves out of our comfort zones. We need to admit when we've done wrong, intentionally or unintentionally, because either one is still a sin. And we also confess that we are in bondage to sin and we cannot free ourselves. We have sinned against God in thought, word, and deed by what we have done and by what we've left undone. So don't let the work of learning about the issues of systemic racism from the people who have lived it, don't let that be something that we've left undone. It's okay. It is okay to be simultaneously ignorant and intelligent. I'm here with you. I'm doing the work myself. I have a long way to go, but don't let a fear of being seen as ignorant stop you from growing as a person, growing as a Christian if that is your faith, and growing as a fellow human, because what we've left undone is still a sin. And we need to keep doing the work. praying for all of you out there going through this journey with me, and I hope that this has been some sort of encouragement to you. And I would encourage you to drop in the comments below one of your favorite resources, maybe something that you would recommend. If you are a person of color, what you would really like people to see, but also if you are somebody like me going through the work of learning what we don't know and trying to better ourselves, drop down below like your favorite resource or um, something that's really helped you in the journey. And until we really do this work, until you've really taken the time to read other perspectives, you may think you know, but if you're like me, you don't know. And it's okay. Peace to everyone.